Good evening, brothers and sisters. It is 10:03 p.m. Central Standard Time on March 15th, 2022. I hope our Creator is keeping you well and safe wherever you are in the world. Please make sure to hit that like button, share this across other platforms, and subscribe if you're new so that we can bring awareness of what is going on our sun. Like today, we had just recently another M class, M1.59, almost an M2, and shortly thereafter it popped right back up, almost reaching an M class again as M6.66. That's an interesting number, ain't it? But if you notice here, we've had 3 M class flares in the past 3 days. Actually, I mean, it's really right at the brink of the 16th. So the 15th, we had 2 of them technically, and then we had another one on the 14th. So really, we've had 3 in the last 2 days, and we've had 4 in the past like 3 or 4 days. This is insane. So this is definitely an uptick. We're seeing a lot of activity come out of that sunspot. Let's go take a peek at that sunspot. And this is the most recent photo we have. This is looking at 94 angstroms of light, and this is our most recent one, and this is from 2965. So let's go ahead and hit play on this one more time, and we'll give this a little run through. If it'll actually play for me here. Come on. Oh, she's really being a little booger, isn't she? Come on. Sorry about that, folks. Some funky technical difficulties. But this is where we're having all that activity from. So we'll see one here. Oop, there's one. Now this is just within the last 48 hours, but there's a second one, and it's actually going to show us our third one. Well, maybe that was the second. Shoot, this thing is just active as all get out. There's our third one. This is very large. I have a feeling this is going to send some coronal mass ejection with it, because this really spans across a large surface area. So yeah, and this is directly Earth facing. So yeah, let's see if we got any plasma with that, any kind of a solar tsunami or something. Well, we were over at spaceweatherlive.com, but for some reason some of the angstroms were not caught up. So we're gonna have to go over to ISWA here in a moment. But right now we're over at Space Weather Prediction Center. And as we can see, we have 1, 2, 3 of them in the last 3 days. This one almost got up to an M class. And then we had this bugger here from a few days back. So we've had 4 of them recently. That's quite a bit, folks. Let's go on over here, and we'll scroll on down to Space Weather Enthusiasts. And we'll scroll on down to the bottom. And let's see, well, it looks like there's some kind of, yeah, I think we're going to have some plasma come out of that. It's kind of a longer event. Let's go check out our absorption chart, shall we? Scroll on down. Now this is the area that we got it from right here, okay? That's 2965. Scroll on down. And oh look, Enlil. Hello Enlil, how are you? You jerk. Hey, nothing but love for him, right? Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's pause this bad boy, zoom in on it, and take control of the reins here. Let's zoom us forward up to that M class. Whoop, there it is. Yeah. Right out in the middle of the Pacific. Looks like Hawaii got hammered with the most of that. For any land dwellers, I guess, if you will. And definitely got up to, yeah, almost 30 decibels there. That's pretty significant right there, folks. And it looks like it did hang out for quite a while. Oh, we did have some other islands over here that did get it, but yeah, that's, oh, and there's that other C flare that was right behind it that almost got to an M. See how it came back up like that? Yeah, there's the C and there's the M. So yeah, I would definitely say there's some plasma coming our way off of that. See how it was kind of long before it finally gave it up? Yippee-ki-yay. And as we get over here to ISWA, we're going to take a look at 211 angstroms of light. And it looks like we actually had an eruption here with a plasma filament release from here. This one doesn't really show any kind of a release from up here from the M class that we just had. It's not really showing much. No major shockwave or anything, but you can see that's clearly arcing. I'm sure there's got to be something coming from that, but here, if we look over here, you'll actually see some movement here. Watch this. See that? There was some release from that. We're also going to be affected by these solar winds that are going to be coming out of this coronal hole, and this, of course, is a Not a very deep one like this, but this here is also a slight coronal hole as well. But as we roll over here, I found something else to be very interesting on this one here, on our 193. Check this out. It looked like it actually held still and didn't move, like it just froze. You guys see that? It's frozen. It just freezes. I don't think I'm at the end yet. No, I wasn't even at the end. Look at this. They just froze it so that you can't see what's going on, and then it picks back up. Oh, come on, where are you? Oh, now you are, you little stinker. But yeah, there should have been something from that. We should have been able to see it on here. See how it's just holding still? I don't know. It's really weird, folks. But here's a little something that I caught on seeds. And this happened earlier today at pretty much right after midnight. Look at this little guy right here. Well, what could that possibly be? Well, let's take a look. Take a little peep and gander. Oh, it looks like there's a hole here, and this plasma is pushing it off. Oh, it looks like he might be right here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Nice, perfectly round object. You can see the plasma pushing around it. This is the cloud of plasma, and it is right here is the object we are looking at, folks. Yeah. Found you. Look at that. Even better. I mean, how much more evidence do you need? That is a perfectly round planetary slash second sun, some form of object there, and you can see all the plasma pushing around it. Yes, sir. Got him up there. I love it when the plan comes together. And remember, folks, keep your eyes open, no fear, and remember that love is the only way forward.